Hi, Paul here from Trekitt. We've come out to one of our favourite spots in the beautiful Black Mountains in between the sleet and the snow showers to talk to you about the Osprey Talon range of packs. This is the Talon 44. This is the biggest pack in the range, and the 44 is a nice, lightweight, comfortable pack, perfect for multi-day trips, adventure racing where you've got to carry a little bit more kit. It just allows you a little bit more versatility and flexibility with your load carrying. Okay, the whole pack is built around Osprey's Airscape back panel. And this back panel sits close to your back, but allows loads of ventilation. You've got die-cut foam in here for cushioning and comfort, overlaid with a mesh to allow that air to circulate around. It doesn't sit away from your back, sits close for control and stability, but it still allows plenty of air movement. This extends down into the hip belt, which has got stretch for movement, and you've got loads of mesh around here as well for breathability. Even the shoulder straps have the die-cut foam, so you've got holes in the foam, so you've got cushioning, stretch and breathability. And then you've got the Velcro adjustment at the top here, so you can fine-tune the fit by sliding the shoulders harness up and down. Whilst we're on the shoulder straps, you'll notice you've got a small mesh pocket here. I've got my knife in there just to get at that nice and easily. And also you've got two stretchy bungee loops on here. Now that's to trap your hydration hose either side, whether you prefer it on the left or the right. And the hydration bladder itself will sit down behind the back panel here, so it's not in the main body of the pack, just in case you get a blowout and you don't want your kit all soaked with water. So there's also a little drainage hole down the bottom here to allow any water to escape. It also means you can get out your bladder nice and quickly and easily without having to empty the pack if you want to refill it halfway through the walk or whatever. You get a fully adjustable sternum strap, and the buckle features a whistle on there just for emergency use. Each one of the hip belt fins has a small pocket on here just for useful items. I've got my compass in there, keep it handy. So that's the back system. Now the 44, because it's expected that you're going to be carrying a little bit more weight in here and it's the bigger pack, it has a lightweight wire frame which adds stability and strength to the pack. So you can see there's a bit of flexibility there, but it doesn't collapse on you, and it distributes the load really nicely down onto the hips when you're carrying. So let's have a look at the storage options. So you've got the two hip belt pockets like I said, and then on the outside of the pack you've got two stretch side pockets like so. We've got my trusty Trekitt water bottle in this one. You've got side compression straps. Now Osprey call this inside out compression. Basically it means you can have the compression straps on the outside of the mesh, or as you can see here, they're tucked away on the inside. So when they're on the inside, it means you've got a bit more stretch in the pocket, but you can still compress the load. When on the outside, you can really lock everything down, keep it secure. You've got another large stretch pocket on the front here, really useful wet kit, gaiters, over trousers that you want to keep separate from the main pack, and because it's a mesh they'll dry out nice and quickly, and that's adjustable on a buckle here as well, so you can really open that out and get some quite bulky items in there. It's worth pointing out as well, you get two base compression straps. You can put a roll mat through here if you're going overnight, gives you a little bit of extra storage capacity. And there's also a base zip on this one, so that allows you access into the main compartment at the bottom. You've got bits and pieces that you know you've packed down there you want to get to quickly. It's not a split compartment pack, it's a single compartment. That just gives you access down to the bottom. So access is via a traditional top loading lid, which has got these two buckles on the outside. Again, you can use these for compression, so if the pack is half empty you can pull those down and just control the load. Open up the top, you've got a mesh pocket on the inside with a little key clip in there, and also there's a top pocket on the lid, zipped. Got my water filter in there, head torch, GPS, bits and pieces that you might want to get to quickly without going through the main pack. You can also extend the lid. If you want to get additional storage, you can lift this up. It gives you a little bit more room inside. So you've got a top tensioner, which you can also use to keep a rope through here, or maybe hold some crampons in a protective pouch up on the top under the lid. Then you've got a traditional draw cord opening there. So you've got plenty of room in here. I mean, I've got quite a bit of kit packed in here. I could use this for an overnight trek, some lightweight hut-to-hut use, something like that, and I'll show you what I've got in here. First aid kit, as always, trusty jet ball so I can have a brew, spare clothing, hats and gloves, waterproofs, and in here I've got a bivvy shelter, so I keep this in a dry bag, keep it nice and secure, and I've also got 3-season sleeping bag. That just shows you what you can get inside this 44 litre pack. So that's enough kit for a 2 to 3 day trip, and there was plenty of room in there for some freeze-dried fruit, other bits and pieces like that. You want the pack to sit quite low on your back, so it's important to get the hip belt in the right place. As the name implies, it's a hip belt. It wants to sit on your hips, not up in your waist, and that's going to take the weight nicely. You've got forward pull on these, so you can really lock that tension in and get the load stabilised onto your hips. Just pull the shoulder straps down. Don't pull them too hard, otherwise it'll lift the pack up your back. So you can see that it sits close to my back, but it's comfortable, and you get plenty of airflow because of that air mesh back system. It moves with me, so despite the fact that it's got a wireframe in there, it has got flexibility and it does move with me. Okay, I'll show you another feature. If, like me, you like using trekking poles, but sometimes the ground's too rocky, it's too steep, you might be doing some scrambling, you want to tuck them away, out of the way, but you don't want to take your pack off, you don't want to pester your mates to strap them up to the back of your pack for you. So Osprey have developed the stow and go system. It's a really clever system, allows you to put your poles away whilst you've got the pack on. So you notice on the left hand side you've got this loop, you pop the tips of the poles through the loop, then up on the shoulder strap there's another loop here, that goes over the handles, and you can pull that tight and the poles are nice and secure. They're not going to go anywhere and they're not in the way, so you're free to scramble, to move around, to walk, whatever. And then when you want to use them again, simply unhook, take them out, and away you go. So that's it. That's the Osprey Talon 44, a versatile multi-day pack, great for hut-to-hut use, lightweight backpacking, or even just for those people who like to take extra kit out when they're going out for a full day in the mountains.